Hello, 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 hello. Hello. How's it going? Today we're drawing, but before I started, I was working on my reference sheet last time. Figured I'd show it off. I finished it. It's functional, not super pretty, but it works. Today's my last. Well, it sounds dramatic when I say last day drawing Lunaria, but because next month I'm doing Art Fight, where I get to draw other people's OCs. It's gonna be a while before I draw myself again. Just came back from a 3-day music festival. Sounds like fun, but definitely tiring. You have a good time at least? A lot of music? What kind of music? I started to sketch. I couldn't wait. I was sitting at my PC, so I started sketching off stream. Not too much yet. The vaguest of shapes. No, this doesn't have to. Ooh, dubstep EDM, that kind of stuff. Nice. Sounds high energy. It's been a while since I drew. Maybe years more. It's been a while since I drew something more full-bodied. I'll attempt that today. Hello, how's it going? We'll see how this goes. I feel like all my streams lately I'm tired. And the only time I wasn't tired is when I took like a week off. I'm like, I need better. It's because it's Monday. I blame Mondays. I'm always tired on Monday. It's the nature of going back to work. But other than that, I'm chilling. I'm good. We all tired, life be draining? True. I think everyone should get a random vacation. Just cuz. Maybe not all at the same time, cuz I don't think that would go too well, but we all get a random spaced out vacation. I think it'd be nice. Doing good? Playing Daisy Bell on your piano? Nice. Very musical day from the sound of it. 2 6-month paid vacations a year? Honestly, I think that's the ideal. We go in batches. Well, it's hard when they're both 6 months, but everyone takes like an alternate time off. I think it would work. Would it really work? I don't know. We'll find a way. Anything's possible, surely. I like that I made my reference and then I still, every time you see me look to the side, it's me looking at my model instead of using my reference sheet. Cape behind. This is gonna look silly until I start getting more shapes on it. Doing like a typical cat pose. Forgetting something you reminded me to do after another stream, I looked up a character you had mentioned. I can't remember what their real name is, but they look like Miss Frizzle. And I did look them up. They do look like Miss Frizzle. My memory worked for once. Sometimes my memory good. Hand, we'll figure it out when we get to the hand drawing part. Riley Ruckus, that sounds familiar. The drive home was eventful. Hopefully in a fun way and not a scary way. No cars coming at you. Let's see. Me trying to figure out how this pose works. See, normally when I'm drawing, if I'm drawing like something in a certain pose, I might get up and do it. I don't think it would work on stream if I just got up and started cat posing. Although it would be a little funny. I think this hand needs to be further. Go downward. Didn't even leave the Airbnb and a guy cut off a cop. He was behind, got pulled over. Oh no, that is very eventful. Not before you barely even left. Keep hearing fireworks recently? Because it's almost July, true. I've also been hearing fireworks. I'm like, it's a little early, guys. We can relax a tiny bit. Like, it's not even the weekend. Like, who's doing fireworks on, like... Actually, maybe it was the weekend when I heard it. But still. Actually, don't know what I'm doing. Changing brushes. Am I looking downward? You know, I'm changing brush again. Me when I change brush 30 times. And then I need to think. It's gonna look silly. I look down. Do I want to look up? I might need to fix the ears. During a U-turn to go back, almost completely turned in. I was like Karen on an electric scooter, hits the car, hits on the back of the car. Sounds like a lot going on your drive back. I think I kind of want looking down. I need to adjust the head. Gunshots can sound like fireworks, so hopefully it was fireworks, not gunshots. You know, when I was younger, I used to get scared. I thought the same thing, but it's usually fireworks. Where did I draw the ears? This layer. I used to get scared by like everything though. Ears, back-ish. I'll probably have to redraw them again, it's fine. We're just getting the shapes. We're gonna be here a while probably. I need to... I'm gonna see if I can finish this in one sitting. We'll see. You also witnessed a car crash. Glad it wasn't your car. But that's scary. I've seen maybe one car crash happen. Not fun. Nothing terrible also, thankfully. the minor rear end moment. Actually, no, I saw one pretty bad one, but I didn't see the moment it happened. I saw the aftermath. Spooky stuff. Driving's scary, man. Actually, I think the head might need to be bigger. What a drive home. Sure, you're happy to be home now after all that. Time to hopefully rest up. I need to think. Had smoked sausages with pepper jack jalapeno. Really good, especially with sauerkraut. That sounds delicious. I just annihilated a bowl of cereal before I came on stream. That was my dinner. I wasn't feeling anything specific. You have an aura of chaos around you. Feels like it. I still remember my eventful stream. Model looks super cool. Thank you. I'm really happy with her. I really like how she came out. Okay, one hand here. That's why I need to practice drawing full bodies. Somehow I don't know what I'm doing. You would think if I can draw a VTuber model that I could draw like other things. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's say the other hand is like somewhere here. There's gonna be a hand here. Maybe like here. We'll see. There's a hand. My neck, I think, would be hidden. And then my shirt here. Okay, let's use shapes. Make my life easy. Legs. I think the knees could actually come up instead of straight out. Leg down-ish. Something like that, maybe. Feet. And you know what? We copy-paste it. Because we love not doing things twice. Sure. This works, maybe. That's why I need practice. Tail's the easy part. My tail, in theory, comes somewhere back here. And it's just long. It just goes on the floor. I like drawing curled up tail. Head maybe go down a bit. Okay, let me move the head for a second. Maybe we actually bring it down. Look at the arm. My arms are too long. Also saw a car crash, but you only saw the broken car. Yeah, I think sometimes it's better. I don't know, better or worse, but I feel like seeing the impact would leave an impression. I don't know how good of an impression it would. Seeing the moment something happens can be scary. Okay, let me get rid of like all this nonsense for a second. I'm having a moment. I'm gonna redraw this like 5 times. Yeah, I think the angle feels weird. Gotta bring the top shoulder inward a bit. I feel like the red is maybe hard to see, but that's how I like drawing. I don't know what it is about the eye bleeding red that I like sketching with. Okay, we'll try this again. Now I go back in with black. Let's try the pen tool. I was using an airbrush before, but maybe I'll feel more confident with solid, super solid lines. Head somewhere there. Okay, we'll go in rough sketch. You know, maybe I'll draw the shirt first. Do the cape after. There's like a vision in my head that I'm trying my best to replicate. We'll see. If I can get like the rough work down, I think it's doable. Otherwise, maybe we rain check. What side are my things on? I think I have this reference. Inward. It threw me off that I put this arm in front of the other one. If I remember what Riley Ruckus is, can I draw her from memory as a doodle? It's okay if I don't. Memory can be a pain sometimes. Yeah, my memory, really not that good. But also no drawing requests today. I gotta lock in. Okay, I don't know why I'm going so hard on the hand. We're still sketching. It takes me like a long time to remember how to draw certain things. It's weird because I would say I have a good visual memory. But I think rather than like small details, I'll remember overall. It's like a big picture. So then when I actually sit down to like draw a thing, I don't actually remember it. I really wanted to do a drawing Pokemon from memory stream. Because I'm like, Pokemon is something I'm, in theory, really into. But I don't think I could even draw most of them from memory. Just because it's that idea that I know, like, the idea of them. I'm like, oh yeah, it's an electric Pokemon, it's a grass Pokemon. But then what they actually look like, I'm like, I don't know. I think the only Pokemon that I could draw from memory are like my favorites. Because in theory I've like drawn them enough. Second hand we'll figure out later. Future me problem. Good luck, future me. One second you're trying to get something, and the next thing you know what, you forget what you're getting. That happens to me all the time. I go to walk into my kitchen and I'm like, I was gonna get something. And the second I walk in, I don't remember. My boots. Realize I don't know how to draw my boots at an angle. I think the leg needs to be more upward. Maybe. The angle looks wrong. We'll figure it out. My feet are claws. It looks silly when it's not the rest of the boot. Could this be higher? No. Maybe. I should look up a reference. If I can't get into the pose, I should do the smart thing and look up a reference. Google, save me. Sometimes with looking up references, though, knowing what word to look up, perhaps not my strong point. Sometimes I find some like next poses. Let's go this way. She's gonna have a normal foot for a second. Angles are hard. If I draw foot at angle, you know what we just draw? We draw something, we hope for the best. And then it'll look really cool when I come back to this in like 2 years and then I redraw it. And then I'm like, wow, I can do so much better now. I actually really like redrawing old art. When I'm feeling like down, like I can't draw anymore, sometimes I'll go back and redraw something. And then it feels it's like a morale boost because I'm like, in theory, I've gotten better. But then it's kind of nice to see the fruits of my labor. Like, wow, I have gotten better. Okay. Need to move the leg to a different layer, actually. So I can draw on top of it. The legs be bigger. It's hard when I'm 7 foot tall. Like, how long would my leg? How long would my leg be? Okay. My boots are below my knee. Yes. Yes, they are. Okay. Fluffy boot. Armor part's really tiny. I think it was taller in my old model. Should this be more down? It's like a strap here. You know, this might look weird, but I'm gonna rock with it. Inner toe is the biggest? Yes. I know feet work. One, 2, 3, 4. My knee. And my knee. You know, and anything that looks weird, we're just gonna hide it with the cape. That's gonna be my strategy. Ignore everything I said last stream about not hiding things and drawing things out of your comfort zone so you can get better at them. That's a joke, by the way. Sometimes it's okay to not do things. It's okay to play it safe. Maybe my boot should be shorter. Wrap. And then the tail just hangs out. Maybe more here. Yeah, that kind of works. Cape. Cape time. My lovely fluffy cape. Saves me. The best and worst thing about my outfit. Sometimes I'll draw like a really good base Lunaria and then I have to cover it by putting my cape on top. Times like this, my drawing is just okay. It's okay. It's like, yeah, I can cover this and not care about it. Okay. I'll add the other fluff after. Say the cape goes out a bit, maybe. Yeah, the ground is like here. Let's put a ground. Actually, yeah. Maybe like back here. And the cape flows just down here. Gonna go in with a slightly different color so I can see it. I won't do red this time. And I think the whole thing... I always forget that I updated my cape. Throws me off sometimes. I'm used to like it being less furry still. Actually, if the cape flows, this could be the inside and the back part. Could have fluff. Might not need to draw it on the bottom. We put this a little more inward. Yeah. And then let's see what it looks like. I erase a little bit. Make this black again. Whoops, let's not erase it. Okay. I think this is okay for a base. The hand I need to figure out still, but let's do the face really quick. Do down looking up maybe? Drawing eyes is hard sometimes. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I feel like I'm really good with faces. Sometimes they don't hit. Everything with practice, I suppose. Let's see, hair. Maybe hair. Hair here. Here, hair. Wait, my hair goes... It swoops the other way. The only thing about looking down, I have to angle the head more. It means you'd see more of the top of the head. Not my strong suit. Everything I draw is like 3/4 portrait facing left. Every time I draw something different, I have to have to think about it. The good thing about drawing more, I guess. I'm forced to learn things. I can't always draw a portrait. Especially if I want to get better. I'm a little bit lazy sometimes in my efforts to learn new skills. But the thing I like about streaming is that I can kind of force myself. I can be open to learning things on stream. So I think I kind of like watching people learn new things. I've talked about it before where I want to... The thing is always finding time where I want to do more like practice streams for different things like coloring, anatomy, whatever. Just finding the time to do them. But I think it's really fun seeing people's journeys. I really like the artist, like the year-end one things. And like there's sometimes it goes around where it's like from like the start of your artist journey to like now. Or show me art from like 10 years ago to now, those kind of things. I think it's really fun. Seeing where people came from and how far they can go. And it's neat because like no two people's journey will ever look the same. I had to think about that. Like we all learn a little bit different paces. Which sometimes feels bad, but I think I've gotten to a point where I kind of accept it. Then I'm like, yeah, sometimes I'm not as fast. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. I think sometimes I need a little bit of external motivation to do things. One of my problems. There's another reason I like streaming, because even if I don't feel like drawing, if I draw on stream, it forces me to at least draw a little bit that month, so. But I've been in a good mood for drawing lately, with Art Fight coming, so I'm like, yeah. But sometimes I'm not really in the mood to draw. But then I draw because of streams. My goal, I think I mentioned it a few times, that my goal is to draw one thing every month. Hello, hello, how's it going? Well, we're sketching on stream today? Yeah, I had no time. No time to prep today. So we're getting a sketching stream. Very rare. Whoops. What layer am I looking for? This one? Yes. But I went into it with the vague idea of sitting down. If I didn't at least have an idea, I would be sitting here being like, well, what am I drawing today, guys? I'd probably try a bunch of different things, but I kind of had the idea at least. I wanted a sitting pose. It's been a while since I drew a full body. This layer. It's starting to get too many layers, and I'm like, I don't need this many layers for a sketch. Hello, hello, how's it going? We're sketching today. I think I'm just about done the sketch though. I'd say this is looking pretty good. I just need to clean it up a bit. And then I should have thought about it while I was sketching, how I wanted to color this, but I did not. I'm gonna quickly do this. Merge everything really quick. Make it easier to clean up. I don't know if I want to commit to doing line art today. I could go over the sketch. Just color it in. And then clean it up after. Hard. I was thinking about it for art fight. If I maybe wanted to do every drawing in like a different style. But I'm unsure. Oh, I forgot to fix the last arm. Or not the last arm, there's only 2 arms. I forgot to fix the right arm. Back to my eye bleeding colors. They help me think. Okay, arm here, there's one here. I could hide it. If this hand, let me think. Hand is in front. If the second hand is behind. I think this needs to be a little different. Gonna meditate so you can feel better. Despite living on this planet, I hope you feel better. This planet sure is something, but it's our home. So we don't have a choice but to live here. I hope you feel better. Sometimes thinking good. I like to think a lot. I like journaling. Even though I don't always remember to do it, but I do like it. I find it's nice to just... Even like happy days, it's good to... What am I doing? I'm putting 2 arms that are the same way. She can have 2 left arms. But yeah, sometimes it's just nice to like think things through. Or should I just... One hand is this. So I don't actually have to like... I can ignore it. Or do I put it back the exact same way? I don't know why my brain is not comprehending this side. There's always something that I don't know what I'm doing on an art stream. I could just do this. We'll see. And then maybe this arm. I change a tiny bit. I'm thinking. I want to give the illusion of bent fingers or stretched out fingers. Actually, either way, I think I want to tilt the arm a bit. Maybe. And then if we just like low-key ignore the arm behind. I keep moving. I'm like drifting. I have like a rolly chair. I think most chairs these days, they all roll. I'm like drifting to the side while I draw. And I'm like, why am I doing this? I can feel myself like getting away from the microphone. And I'm like, okay, I need to readjust. Okay, the tail I can redo. Because with the change in the cape, I think the tail can use minor adjustment. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good enough. We roll, we rock. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go in, take my reference, yay. Whoops. Put it to the side. I can take my color palette. Actually, I forgot I have my color palette, but whatever. I already went through the effort. I forgot I saved my color palette in Clip Studio, but I got so used to like color dropping. Whoops. I'm gonna do a quick color test. See how I feel. Sometimes when you see the colors on the sketch, you get like a better feeling for the shapes and stuff, if it's looking okay. Sometimes little lines start to blend together. It might need to be a little wider. We'll see. That's my first thought. Okay, this doesn't need to be so precise. First pass. Boots. I don't know why. Well, maybe it's because I don't draw my full body enough. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, what other things do I have colored in this color? You know what, let me just use my reference. Yippee. Usually I don't keep my reference on the same screen, but I wanted to show it off. Or maybe rather than show it off, I just wanted to show that I finished it. My last stream was not for naught. The gray on the gray. So hard to see. I don't know what color I want to make the background yet. Maybe just white? Depending if I feel like adding anything. Kind of nice not drawing against white though. So I'm like procrastinating, changing the color. I really like sketching on the gray. I think it's good for the eyes to sketch against gray background. And I think they also say it's actually good to color against gray backgrounds because it gives you like a neutral base as opposed to like white. I don't know, sometimes I just like white background. Probably because Lunaria has a lot of gray. So it looks better. There's more contrast. I would need like a lighter gray. Or maybe darker gray. Like gray because white hurts your eyes? Yeah. For when I'm drawing, yeah. I like sketching on gray, but coloring, I do like kind of coloring on white. You're back? Welcome back. Maybe I'll color on gray today. We'll see how I feel. Let me do the hair. Actually, no. I can do the hair on the same layer. It's just a test. I'm getting too detailed. We're just seeing how I feel. I forgot the sleeves. I have my reference fully open and I'm still forgetting things. Doing great, thank you. A bit of a roller coaster to get here, but I think I'm kind of liking it. Had to resketch it a few times. But I like it. Sure, we'll just do whatever for now. I'm gonna ignore the gray in the hair for a moment. Bear with me. Oh, the boots. I'm like, something's missing still. And it's not just the cape. It was the boots. Yellow. Yellow. Earrings. Vague shape. Okay. Blue cape. And then I think about the second hand. If it's hidden behind, we can kind of ignore it, right? We'll get some shadows in and stuff. It'll look okay. Now I think. I think it's fine. A couple things I'd probably need fixing. Just depends how I'm gonna draw this. I think I feel like this needs a little more separation. I would maybe move it more over. Cape could be a tiny bit wider on this side. Maybe on this side too. I think other than that is okay. Do some quick changes. And then maybe we'll line art. What layer? This layer. I think again. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's go at it. Right after I sip some tea. Let's have at it. I've come to realize, well no, I already knew this, but I bought blood orange tea the other day. It sounded interesting. And then I remembered I don't actually like orange tea that much. So I don't actually like blood orange tea. But I bought it, so I'm like, I have to finish it. And then here I am. Hello! You made it. How's the pool? Enjoy some swimming? Or just chilling? Yeah, I've made this tea both iced and hot, and I don't know which one I prefer. Not super fond of it either way. You're also at the pool? It's a pool kind of day. Everyone's swimming. I guess it's summer. It's the weather for it, right? Reference I can get rid of. We can throw this back. Getting way too hot? Yeah. Even here it's getting hot. Prefer the winter? Me too. I think I might just do it really rough. You like ice? Do you like iced teas? Now that it's cold, I'm drinking a lot more iced teas. Usually I have hot tea. I have hot tea when I'm streaming. But now it's been iced lately. Today, blood orange. It's okay. Not my favorite. I like fruit teas, but I guess orange is just not for me. And I like oranges. I like orange juice. One of those things. But I like trying new things. You know what else I tried lately or recently? I already knew I don't like canned tuna. But the last time I had canned tuna was like years ago. So I was like, maybe my palate's changed. I'm like, canned tuna is really cheap. It's good protein. Maybe I have like changed as a person and I can enjoy nice cheap canned tuna in my meals. And then I tried it and I realized I still don't like canned tuna. It is not for me. There goes my sad protein. I was really hoping. In Quebec is hot too. When the weather is cold, it reaches like -15. Don't know the conversion rate for CNF. Me neither. It's okay because I also use Celsius. But I think most of my viewers are American, so I'm sorry if you use Fahrenheit. But it's been hot lately in Canada. I'm like, get the heat out of here. Give me back my negative. Okay, no, maybe not negative. Give me back my 0-degree weather. I said I wasn't gonna do fancy line art, and then I'm spending 10 years on my tiny tufts of hair. Let's speed this along. My goal is to finish this today. Might be a long stream. I'm counting this as my June drawing. July, maybe no Lunarias if I'm doing art fight. And you know, going back to the canned tuna, I made like a really good canned tuna bowl with like rice, veggies, QB mayo, and like everything. I put all the works, seaweed. It was like a regular like big old poke bowl. I still didn't like it. It looked really good. I didn't take a photo, so I can't even share a photo with you guys, but I just can't. You love tuna bowls? I just don't like canned tuna. I don't know what it is. I've had like tuna sushi and I don't mind that much. But I'm like, canned tuna does not do it for me. I love salmon. I'm more for salmon. I bought canned salmon, so we'll see if I hate it or not. "10 to 17 is good enough. Yeah, I think that's my ideal. Ideal weather is like below 20 Celsius. Prefer fresh fish? Me too. Fresh will always hit different. Costco sells raw safe salmon if you have a membership. That's your go-to. You know, I heard someone tell me that recently, actually. I need to like hit up Costco. My family has membership, so I'm sure someone can get me in. I'm like, salmon poke bowls would go so hard for lunch and dinner. I've been craving poke lately. Maybe because it's refreshing. I'm kind of sad. I used to like this, like cold noodle ramen, like instant ramen, but they don't sell it anymore at my local supermarket. I'm like, what happened to it? They remodeled, they remodeled lately or recently, and suddenly they don't have it. And I'm like, no, why would you cut back? Maybe I was the only one buying it, but my cold noodles for the summer. Gotta cure the salmon yourself if you're gonna put it in poke. Make your fridge smell like salmon for a little. That's okay. I'm sure no one would mind the smell of salmon. I actually don't mind the smell of fish. Doesn't bother me too much. I said I should speed up and then I'm still drawing. Still taking my time. I'm just trying to find like easier meals to make. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I'm like things I can like prep. I was like whipping open a can of tuna. Sounds so nice and easy, and it was very easy. But man. That can of salmon I bought better be good. If I hate canned salmon, I'll be real sad because it was way more expensive than the canned tuna. And I think it's a smaller can too. Sometimes I think about like meal prepping. I always see those videos with like the frozen, cubed food and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know if I mean, I've never tried it. Maybe I would enjoy it, but I'm like, I don't know if I could mentally prep that much. Hi, how's it going? How's work been? I'm like, I gotta find, because sometimes I feel like I'm not eating properly. Which not to say I don't eat well, I eat pretty well. But on days when I'm lazy, it like shows. I'm like, instead of my bowl of cereal today, maybe I could have had a delicious frozen meal prepped meal. But I had cereal. Just got off. I hope you take it easy. No one eats properly? You're not wrong, but I want to eat properly. I want to be healthy. I'm like, I gotta eat right, get my nutrients. I don't know, whatever things. Okay, I need to stop getting hung up on the hair. We'll do the cape. Cape doesn't have to look that fancy, right? Right? It's hard. Sometimes I teeter between wanting really good details and being like, vague, fluffy shape, good enough. Okay. I gotta try a little bit. At least a little bit. I can fix it after. The cape would be like the easiest thing to fix later, I think. Due to me later being like, why didn't I draw this properly the first time? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, I think it's been on my mind because I've been not eating well lately. Been eating out a lot too. And I'm like, no, if I had easy meals at home, I'd be less tempted to eat out. Because then I can just be like, oh, I have this nice meal waiting for me at home. Or this nice dish that doesn't take too long. Nah, that works. Let me label this as I go, maybe. Just a little bit. Maybe arm first. So I can draw the cape properly falling over it. I feel like if I do the cape first, it'll look weird. Then I'd have to draw the arm to match it instead of the other way around. Why am I struggling drawing a straight line? Couldn't imagine meal prep, cook for 12 to 14 hours, then go home and cook more. Yeah. If I had to cook for work, I would not want to see cooking when I got home. And meal prepping takes like a long time, right? Whenever I see those videos, they're like, I do this many hours to get this many meals. And I'm like, wow, that's quite the time commitment. Quite the time sink. But in theory for a good cause, but I've yet to do it, so. Okay, if this is a little weird. I think it looks nice. Depends on what you're cooking. Could probably knock out 3 weeks of meal prep in 4 hours. That's pretty good. I see some people say it takes them like a whole day. And then they get like maybe a week or 2 worth. I guess it depends what you're cooking. Right? Like you said. I don't remember what half the recipes I saw are. When I used to use TikTok, I used to save everything to my favorites. It was mostly recipes that I would save. And being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for sure later. And then I don't think I've done a single TikTok recipe. And I don't even use TikTok anymore, so I'm like, there's no hope for those recipes I saved. Kind of funny because I still post on TikTok, but I really don't browse it. And my nemesis. My love-hate. Try not to use TikTok too much because it does just feel so brain numbing, right? I was like into it for a bit when I first downloaded it because pretty much all my friends use TikTok and they would just send me TikToks through like Discord. And then they all got annoyed because they had to share them through Discord. So I was like, fine, I'll download TikTok. So then I could send them through TikTok. And then I was like, okay, I got into it for like a little bit. And then I was like, I can't do this mindless scrolling forever. And then I just slowly stopped using it. And then I stopped replying to like all the TikToks they would send. And now we've come full circle where my friends just send me TikToks through Discord again. And then I can watch that one video and call it a day. Or however many videos they send. You hop on once in a while just to see what's going on and if there's stuff I should copy. Yeah, that's the good part about it. It's good to be informed. I feel like I've become too like out of touch. I'm becoming too unk the less I'm on like social media. Can multitask like an insane person when you cook. Can cook No joke, like 16 things at once. That's crazy. I guess if you're a chef, you get like used to it. If I have like 3 things going at once at home, it's like I'm like something might burn. It throws me off. Sometimes I have to cook in like small batches because I'm scared I'll like mess something up. Don't have TikTok, it's too much. Yeah, it's not for me personally. I've come to the realization. Which is like, I don't think short form's the issue, but there's something about TikTok. Because once in a while I do like going through like YouTube shorts. I've talked about it here and there. Most things I've seen are like from YouTube shorts. Something about TikTok that I can't get into. Big ol' hands. Whatever, it adds. I was like, should I make them smaller? It's fine. It adds character. Which finger is my... This one should be longer. Actually, maybe this should just be shorter. Go on YouTube to watch stuff. Magic the Gathering, sports stuff, for real. I think YouTube is like my primary video watching platform. I'll go through moods where maybe I'm watching short form stuff, maybe I'm watching long form content. Maybe I'm watching like documentary style stuff where it's like those 4-hour plus videos. But pretty much all of it I do on YouTube. They have me in a chokehold. Probably why I like streaming here too. I'm too used to YouTube as a platform. I'm like, there's things that are good on YouTube, there's things that are bad on YouTube, but I'm just too used to it. The Google ecosystem has me. You'll be cooking Thanksgiving dinner. All organized chaos with the stovetop, oven, crock pot, and then someone will ask if you need help and just throws you off. I feel like cooking with more than one person is weird. Not that I can even cook that much by myself, but when I have to cook with someone else, it throws me off a little bit. Sometimes I'll see people meme on it and they're like, I can't even remember like the exact wording people say, but they're like, the kitchen's the one place they like don't want company. And I'm like, I kind of get it. Oh, I think it was someone being like, people say like cooking together is like a romantic date option, but then if my partner and I are like cooking at the same time or something, they hate it. I forget what they said exactly actually, but something along those lines. And I was like, I kind of get it. It does throw me off. Someone has to be in charge or it doesn't work, yeah. If no one takes leadership, there's no hope. Everyone's just gonna be stepping on each other's toes, so to speak. This arm looks okay. Actually, that looks kind of off, but it's okay. Stylistic choice. That's what I tell myself when I don't want to redraw something. It was actually a stylistic choice. It's like when games have bugs. It's a bug, not a feature. Or it's a feature, not a bug. I'm like, my drawing being wrong, it's actually by choice. It was an intentional artistic interpretation. It's actually quite a skilled decision. Okay, let me use my little star brush. I'm just gonna draw over it. Maybe this one. And then I draw over it to make it vaguely 3D looking. Or if you touch what someone's working on, like a sauce or meat or something, and they get all pissed off, it's a real thing, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like it's a very personal thing sometimes. You don't want people touching your stuff. Okay, sometimes I'm not that good at this, actually. Okay, this one looks slightly better. I don't know what happened to this one. We're copy-pasting. Whoops. Magic of digital art. It's been a while. How the gaming addiction's going? Pretty good. I've been working through Hollow Knight on stream. I want to play it off stream, but I can't play it off stream, so I've been trying to stream. That's probably the main game I'm streaming. Off stream, I got into Pokemon ZA again. I've been playing that. I got into Pokemon card collecting again, which is funny. And then I kind of want to buy Fire Emblem 3 Houses, because I still haven't played it. Pokemon always has a way of creeping in, true. It always comes back to Pokemon. play it. That one's life-changing. I've heard a lot of good things about Three Houses. And then I always see people comment that it has a lot of discourse, which is funny. But because there's a new one coming and it looks like it references Three House stuff, I'm like, I need to play that now to understand like any references. And I think it is on sale for the Nintendo summer sale. So I might pick it up. I just don't know when I'm gonna play it. Probably play it off stream. I think it's like 1,000,000 hours long, and I don't think I have time to commit to that on stream. That'll be my next... Once I finish Pokemon, that's gonna be my next off-stream addiction. One of those games you don't want to end. That good. I really do want to play it. I haven't sunk my teeth into a Fire Emblem game in a while. So I'm like, it should be fun. And the new game looks really good. That's how you get me with things. I'm like, I can avoid playing things, but the second you put out a sequel I want to play that has like references, or not a sequel, but like a separate game. Anything that makes me want to play an older game, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go back. I'll finally pick up this game I've been meaning to. It's commitment, persona levels of commitment. Gonna be quite the playthrough then. I'll definitely wait till I finish Pokemon then, before I start it. If it's gonna be my one game, I'm playing like a handful of games right now actually. Like off stream. But maybe I'll finish I'll finish Pokemon because it's like the only story game I'm really playing. Then I can commit fully to Three Houses. Other than that, I've picked up like some random free games. One of those games where you'll start it and end up dropping everything else? That makes sense. I'm ready for like a good game I can get addicted to. I think I need more things to sink my time into. I know I should be more productive, but I think I've realized that I need more breaks too. I've been working hard this year. So I'm like, if I have something that forces me, or makes me want to take a break rather, then it's good to have. Sometimes I work a little too hard. I've mentioned it before, I do quite a few things off stream. Quite a few commitments. Being productive is one thing, but enjoying your life should be a priority. True. I agree. Thankfully, it's all things I want to work on, but sometimes I'm like, I need to relax, otherwise I'm gonna like I don't know, burst into spontaneous combustion. I'm like, I need rest. Like this sleepy cat's not sleeping enough. It's thrown me off. You know, the second arm doesn't need to look that good. The second hand. I keep saying arm. But yeah, I'm trying to take more breaks. I'm gonna try and find. My stream schedule might change a bit sometimes. I'm gonna try and find, depending on my work schedule, I want to try and balance out streams a little, so I'm not streaming like back to back. When I stream, I find I end up staying up later. Then I get excited from streaming, and then I have a harder time sleeping. So I'm like, maybe if I can space out streams a little bit too, be beneficial. Then I can come back with more energy and not have constant sleepy streams. As much as I know you guys also enjoy the sleepy. I think my I think my Magic the Gathering playgroup is annoyed with me. No. Hello, how's it going? I be drawn. Hi. Why is my YouTube doing the thing where it auto-translates? Love the claws and the star buttons on the sleeves. Thank you. I really like drawing claws. I like all my star motifs. Sleepy streams are peak entertainment though. I'm glad they're at least entertaining still. It's always my fear. I'm like, if I'm too sleepy, it's not gonna be fun. Then I'll just be sitting here and I'll just be like, you'll see my model like, and then I'll just be like not doing anything. Do you imagine I just fall asleep one day on stream? Don't overwork. I can't read today suddenly. I was starting so well. Don't overwork yourself, get enough sleep. I'll try. I'm trying my best. I'm doing better. I had like a really busy May and early June, but things are hopefully gonna calm down. So then I can take it easy a little. The real thing, sleeping on stream. I know in those like subathons, people like eat, sleep, everything on stream. I don't think I could ever do one. I'm like, that's too raw. Like, what if I don't sleep talk, but what if randomly that day I start sleep talking and I say all my credit card info? I'm like, then what? My irrational fear. Who's the art battle with? You're kind of new. Art Fight is this like online website that you draw other people's OCs and you get like points and stuff. Today I'm not fighting anyone. Today I'm just drawing myself. Because next month I'm dedicating my whole month. All my drawing streams might be art fight, so it's gonna be other people's OCs. Yeah, that art fight. I've never done art fight before. So I'm excited to try it. But yeah, so it's my last, or since I'm dedicating the month to other people's OCs, I'm gonna take this chance to draw myself one last time. I think I need to move the tape a little. Been playing Magic for 7 months. Playgroup record was 5 straight wins. Destroyed that record and won 10 straight games. What happens when you're too good? Everyone's gotta they gotta fight after you. They'll team up and take you down. Yeah, this looks okay. Off topic, you're good. Art streams are kind of chill. We're chill with topics here usually. If I'm like having a moment where I'm ranting about something, I might wait to read the comment till after, but other than that, pretty chill. Oh, I probably should have drawn the leg first. You get Canada Day off? Nice. I also get Canada Day off. So I'm like, that will be my rest day. And then watch me come back and like stream randomly. But no, that'll be my rest day. I'll rest on Canada Day. Okay. You know what? I'll do the other side too. This one doesn't look as off. I think it follows a good pattern. Actually, this might need to draw the leg. This might need to extend a bit, actually. We'll see. Placeholder. I'm not good at drawing legs, though. We get round shape. Probably just gonna sleep. Might take a ATV and ride around Nunavut, taking the views. Nice. That sounds nice. I'm probably gonna also sleep. Maybe I'll do some biking or rollerblading. I've been kind of craving physical activity. It's supposed to be hot, I think, this week though, but if I go out early or evening, maybe. We'll see. kind of want to like do things. I used to go bike riding a lot, but I don't do it much anymore. I also used to rollerblade a lot. I don't do it that much. I used to go skating too. Becoming an adult is just losing all my hobbies that are like physical activities. Hot here too, 4 degrees Celsius. I wish. Like 20s and stuff. Like too hot. I miss winter. Hmm. 20, I'd just pass out, right? I'm like, sometimes I don't even want to leave my house. If I didn't have work, I would just stay home all the time. I feel like sometimes it's a good thing not working from home. If I worked from home, I would probably never leave my house. I say that, but I don't know. Maybe I would go out more. There's still ice and snow here. Ice and snow sounds nice. Maybe it's because it's summer right now, but I'm like, snow sounds nice. And then watch, we get like a freak snowstorm. Be careful what I wish for. Almost 2 hours. But line art's always the hardest part. Once I get these lines down, we're doing chill line art today. Once that's down, I can speed through coloring. We're not doing fancy coloring. So lucky there's no snowstorms here, because you're so close to the water, but you didn't get a blizzard once a year ago. That is lucky. Blizzards are not fun though. But no snowstorms sounds quite nice. You know, I might put the legs together so I can copy paste it. Might be a copy paste moment. Stream is so calming. Thank you. Extremely chill vibes here. Thought you were gonna perish when you were walking home? Walking through a blizzard is crazy. Anytime I've had to walk through like storms, I'm like, this is it. This is the end. We're in summer right now and you're melting literally. I can't say it's too hot. I'm like, I'm gonna turn into a puddle. Sorry, Lunaria jump scare. I need to look at my boot. There's a star. I forgot what my thing looked like. It's pointed. I also forget the details about my OC sometimes, right? I'm like, sometimes I just forget things. I always have my reference just in case. Hit it up real quick. If I'm drawing off stream, sometimes I just don't, like, I won't pay attention to my reference. And then when I post it, I'm like, uh-oh. I'll realize all the things I'm missing. Like posting art, you suddenly become clairvoyant. Everything is crystal clear and you realize all the mistakes and all the details. Sometimes I'm like missing an earring or something and I'm like, well, it's too late. It's been posted. Happened to me before, right? It's the worst. Inventory is over. Don't know if you've done inventory counting. Those 5 hours of brutality. I have. I do not like inventory. I feel like the numbers, I start going crazy. Like I feel like I can't count after a while. Forgot to add your OC's huge hair dye. Sometimes it's the obvious things that we forget. Sometimes I forget like my cat ears. And I'm like, how do I forget the thing that makes me like a cat? Lunaria doesn't always have to be the same, it's true. Sometimes I can be a little off model. A little different for funsies. I want to draw more alternate outfit stuff. I have like a list of ideas for different outfits I want to put Lunaria in, put myself in, but I just need to find the time. Sometimes I draw things, I'll doodle things off stream, but I haven't finished any. All Lunaria are canon? True. We love Hatsune Miku references. All Mikus are canon. Maybe the cat ears shouldn't be forgotten? True. The things that make me, the things that are my base. Ears and tail should always be there. Everything else is open to interpretation. Drew myself as a full-ass cat? True. I think cat Lunaria is also canon. I should just be a cat sometimes. I should use that model randomly one day. I'm like, I went through the effort of making it as a joke. I should just use it. Like, I know it did not take me that long. It was maybe an hour of work, but it's funny enough. We're getting there. As soon as I copy and paste this foot. Less than an hour and it turned out really good. It was surprisingly good for what it was. It definitely had some like hiccups. But it looked like okay. What does my foot look like again? Okay, it is just rounded. Actually, I might not even need to put it here. The hand kind of blocks. On the other side, I might need to. But yeah, I was thinking about adding my cat version to Artfight actually. For people who don't like drawing humans. but it doesn't have like a reference. And I did not feel like making one. But we'll see. Maybe I can just throw up the PNG. I know I see a lot of like animal characters. I don't know why it took me so long to find the word. You can do more lore drop on Lunaria? I do, I want to. I have like a ton of lore stuff planned out in theory. The problem is I wanted to like make things for it, like art and stuff. But then I need to sit down and do it. Worst case, I lore drop just words and then I add visuals after. And then we just ooh and ah every time I add something. It'll be a work in progress. But I do have quite a few ideas. Hello, how's it going? Am I missing my eyes? Every time I go to the white, my eyes get like burned. Love the purple travel Lunaria with the suitcase. Very cute. Every time I look through my old art, I think it's very nice. I want to do more. When I do like, if I doodle different outfits, I want to try using different colors too. I think it'd be fun. Maybe not for, I think for like official rigged outfits, I'll try and keep the same colors maybe. But for fun like doodles, I want to try different stuff. Okay, just the fur. Boots with the fur. And then I think I can copy the leg. Lunaria cosplaying Yan. I really want to do a Yan Lunaria outfit swap drawing. I think it'd be so fun. I love outfit swaps. The whole club looking at her, yeah. Boots with the fur. Maybe I do have apple bottom jeans on too. Okay. Boot. Okay, I need the rest of the leg before I copy it. Then I can copy it. I'm like, wait. It'd probably help if the rest of the leg existed. Then I'm just gonna have to draw it again and copy it again. Okay. Okay. Getting somewhere. Leg strap. Feeling, thinking about the outfit swap again. You know what? No, I'll wait. I won't spoil anything. If I ever draw it, we'll just have to see what I do. I was gonna say there's different ways I could go about it, but we'll see. This can just be like a vague shape, because I think I'm gonna have to erase it anyway. And then we copy paste. We mirror. And we have a leg. Now just because this side shows a little bit more, I'll have to add some stuff. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy. Easiest leg I ever drew. Now we just fill in the gaps. The shide. I don't know what it is. The longer I stream, the more incoherent I become. This angle is weird. Leg needs to be more here. And then the heel is like somewhere in here. And then the leg, the boot, I keep saying leg and arm. The shide. I keep saying leg and arm when I mean hand and foot. Okay. And then the foot's like kind of in the air, so. I think this works. Do I want to put stars? Probably should. Probably should have done that before. But it's fine. I can do it really quick. I don't think it has to be like actual. You would just kind of see a bit of 3D shape poking out. I'm not gonna make any comments on what things poking out look like. Seems like a tougher pose to draw, yeah. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. But a good way to improve is to draw things out of my comfort zone. I think this actually need to... Now that I've drawn the leg, I can go in and fix the cape a little bit. I keep adjusting how I'm sitting, and then I move away from the mic. It's a bad habit of mine. Gotta stop doing it. Whoops. I think sitting poses in general, I'm not used to drawing. So like a squatting pose really throws me for a loop. It's gonna look really cool when it's done, maybe. Everyone does it when you used to stream. You used to move so much you'd be halfway off cam. I would definitely not be very good if you saw me moving. If I could move like 3D, if I had a 3D model, you guys would just see me disappear. I readjust quite a bit when I'm sitting down. Very funny. Okay, this would disappear off the leg. Perhaps. I need to readjust it, but we'll see. Okay, it's already... I need to speed up. I'm gonna do my best to finish this in one sitting. Colors, we're not gonna go too hard on the colors. It's gonna be like flat coloring. No shading. Just flat. With maybe a hint of a gradient. We'll see. I say that, and then knowing me, I'll do something else anyway. So you say, right? I'm like, knowing me, it won't be just that. Always the urge to add more. The just one more thing counter. I would cry if I actually had one. Not actually, but it'd be so funny. I should do it one day. I should count how many times I say just one more thing. Just one more thing, guys. Oh, we're getting so close. I just don't like how this silhouettes are on the boot, but we'll try it. Okay, I'm getting maybe too fast. Where's the bottom? Down here. Okay, this side's kinda a little rough, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. I'll be fine. I still have to draw the rest of the face. And the body. There's so many things. underside of the cape. I don't know why I can't draw lines. Maybe if I go this way. Okay, this should be inward a bit more, I think. Yeah, that works. Tail, and then I'll finish the torso, and then I'll do the head last. Getting sleepy now, I'm probably gonna pass out. Sleep well. Had some long days, right? Sleep important. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great stream. Bye bye. Thank you. Have a good night too. Bye bye. Take care. Probably won't go too much longer, hopefully. Hoping I don't have to go past like 9 p.m. Currently 8 p.m. This I'm gonna have to erase for a second. Tail. Tail done. Yeah. I think this works. Okay. We're getting there. We're so close. Couple small things. Actually, are these spaced out? My chains? Me forgetting? Yes. Hello. How's it going? Hello, hello. It's getting so hot in my room. I have all the lights on and everything. I can't see myself if I don't have lights on. My cape. Starting to lose all my layers. Europe is in fires right now. Some parts of Asia too. It's too hot. Summer needs to chill out. Needs to cool down. Real, right? I'm like, please. Okay, let's erase things we don't need anymore. Okay. Whoops. Couple more things. My shirt. My other shirt. Chains. I should have made more iced tea. It's like so hot though that if I just put it like in a glass with ice, it just melts anyway. I have like a thermos, like an insulated cup I use sometimes for iced tea, just so it actually stays, like the ice stays ice. What fruit iced teas do you prefer? I like usually like strawberry-ish teas. Oh, peach is really good too. I have a peach tea right now that I really like. Peach, lemon, sometimes 7 mango. That sounds really good. I do like lemon tea too. Lemon is really good. I like fruity things. I've been in like a strawberry mood. Peach is really good. I drink peach tea a lot actually. I don't know why I forgot peach. When I get like bubble tea, if I'm not getting milk tea, my go-to fruit tea is usually like a white peach. But I recently bought I have strawberry tea and peach tea. They're very good. And the blood orange tea that I don't like too much. It's okay. I drink it because I bought it. But I don't think I would buy it again. Do I need... Would you see my neck from this angle? Me thinking if this makes sense. I don't think so. Maybe these would actually go up a bit. Tiny bit. I really like floral teas too. I really like jasmine. I don't know why I said I really like floral teas. I really like jasmine specifically. I'm not too into other. I don't think there's many other floral teas I drink. Sometimes I start things like so confidently and I'm like, I don't know why I say it like that because there's not that many things. I love tea in general. Me too. I drink tea like every day. It's my go-to drink instead of like coffee. Like green tea, black tea, white tea, fruit tea. Big tea enjoyer. Vanilla peach green tea. That sounds really good. I don't think I've had vanilla peach. If I ever see anything like that here, I'll buy it. Definitely not a coffee person. Me neither. Once in a while I might get like a really sweetened latte. But I'm usually not a coffee person. I like, not like lattes, but I like the like blended coffees, like a frappe. Once in a while, but not often. Even then, I'd rather have like a matcha or something. Here might be a bit hard. It's funny because I don't like the taste of coffee, but I like coffee flavored desserts like tiramisu or like coffee cake, coffee flavored cake. Stuff like that. I kind of like. I don't like actual coffee. Hello, how's it going? Tiramisu is so nice, right? I really like coffee dessert. Coffee jelly is really good too. Sometimes I like coffee jelly as like a topping, bubble tea topping, even just by itself. If it's just like a flavored jelly, very good. Gonna make myself hungry thinking about all these desserts. Haven't tried coffee jelly yet. They don't sell it here. Gotta make it yourself one day. It's really good. Kind of refreshing. It's usually cold. I've been in the mood for like jello type stuff lately. I want to try making my own like grass jelly and stuff. Go really well with like iced teas. If I want like something boba-ish at home. Or even by itself, I always say. You can just have it as like a dessert. This should turn outward, not inward. Speaking of jellies, do you like jellyfish? I do like jellyfish. Very cute. Favorite animal? Is that where your name comes from? Jellyfish are so cute. Yeah. Little jellies. And they're like really pretty in real life too. In cartoons, they're usually really cute. In real life, they're very pretty. Plenty of them near where you live? Wow. I don't think I've seen any like in the wild, but I've seen them at aquariums. But maybe I just don't go to the beach enough. I'm pretty sure we do have jellyfish here. I think. Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't just say things. Me when I'm confidently wrong. Not really visible in the sea, but they're still pretty. Very pretty. A lot of really nice water, like aquatic animals. What's my favorite animal? Probably like a big cat. I really like snow leopards. I like big cats. Very basic, but I like big cat. Snow leopards are so cute, right? I have like... I actually don't know where it is. I have a little plushie somewhere of a snow leopard. I just looked over and it's not in the spot I usually have it, so I'm like, I need to go look for that later. They're super cute. I wanted to make my model a snow leopard at first, but I ended up going with a panther. I just couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to with the leopard. They're so silly too, right? I love watching videos of big cats just being cats. Always this side I struggle drawing. I'd want to cuddle a big cat. Me too. I'm like, I could do it at least once for sure. Part of me wishes I went into working in like animal sanctuaries or something. An excuse to cuddle rare exotic animals. I don't know if that type of work is for me. We're getting there. I might actually only make it to flat coloring. Might be accurate for once. Okay, these I need to move so the head is all together. I need to like erase things as I go. Thrown me off. Otherwise. What about my cape? All the way up here. So true. I guess you can't really even see. Line art's so smooth, thank you. I've been working really hard this year to get better at line art. Usually I'm not that good. I guess when I started I was not that good. We're doing a lot of line art. Usually I would just color over my sketch just do lineless. But I was like, I kind of want to get better at line art. So I've been practicing. Okay, we're so close. Top of the head and the ears. And the face. I can't forget the face. I'm gonna turn off the sketch and then be like, where are her eyes? Yeah, I need to move in the face a bit, actually. Magic of digital art. Being able to move things at will. Feeling pretty good. I'll finish the hair first and the ears, and then I'll do the face, I think. I think that's my best course of action. Pretty good. Like, usually my ears are rounded, but for the vibe of this drawing, I want them like a tiny bit pointy. It looks kind of cool. And then my hair. It is cool, yeah. I'm glad. Hair's got to be a little bit layered. Gonna do a few layers. Try and give it some dimension. Erase as I go. If I don't like anything. Actually, I think this. Move over a tiny bit. And then the back of my hair, very spiky. Very fluffy. Loss of fluff. Maybe too fluffy. Move it in a tiny bit. Okay. Then I need to erase a couple things. And then I think it's FaceTime. Only a tiny bit of fluff. want the ears to be kind of backwards-ish. I don't think you'd see too much. Starting to focus. I'm like, I gotta finish this. Oh, I forgot my cape. Like the the outside. I just did the fluff and then I was like, yep. Didn't take too long. Take like 2 seconds. Almost done. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm so excited to throw colors on this. I think once the colors get in, it's gonna look a lot cooler. Am I gonna color it? Yeah. It might be quick coloring, but I definitely want to color it. Whoops. Okay, just the eyes and nose. And I think I can color. We'll see if I forgot anything else. Do like a really slight cat mouth. Long eyelash. Grin is so cute. Thank you. I like drawing smiling faces. Sometimes a light grin does a lot. Probably one of my favorite expressions to do. Long eyelashes because Lunaria is a diva? True. Our resident diva. No, maybe people on a separate layer. And then my brow that you can't even see. There's a slight cut in it. Maybe my bottom lash. For some reason I always like drawing eyes separately. I don't usually copy paste. Unless it's specifically a symmetrical drawing, like a model, VTuber model. The other side. Gotta do this side now. Whoops. almost forgot the extra lashes. And then I think the pupil, we'll see. Kind of works. I want it to be like a little bit upward. Yeah. Pretty good. We'll see how we feel when we turn off the sketch. Sometimes everything looks okay, and then you take out the sketch and it looks weird for some reason. Am I missing something? I think it looks okay. We'll see when we color now. If I'm forgetting anything. There's always a chance. Like a tiny part here that's overlapping. And then I think that's it. Let's see how much I can paint bucket. Love it when the pupils are vertical line just like cats. Yeah. I love the distinct pupils that cats have. I like when cat characters, when it carries over. I'll do the flat coloring and then we'll see how it looks. If I feel like it needs a tiny bit of shading, I mean, I'll probably do a small bit of shading, but I'll see if it needs more than that. I think it might pop out just with the flats. Okay, let me name these. Actually, you know what I should do? I can crop this a bit. We don't need so much empty space. I think what I want to color next. Maybe the clothing and the boot. I should do the nails too before I forget. do nail art. You know, I was just thinking about that. I kind of want to do nail art. But we'll see with this one. I wish in real life that I was better at painting nails. You're psychic. But I'm really bad at painting nails, IRL. You would hope that art would transfer. It's like a skill to painting nails, but it's not for me. Oh, I painted this in the wrong layer. Gotta keep the nails separate just in case I add art. Bad at painting on the right hand. I also have really short nails. I like keeping my nails long. I'm pretty bad at painting both hands. They don't even reach your fingertips. That is pretty short. I love keeping long nails. When I cut my nails too short, I feel like I can't function. It throws me off. There's like a lot of things that I unconsciously do with my nails. Like I'll like tear open packages and stuff. That when I don't have long nails, I'm like, this is strange. Whoops. I meant to flip. It's hard for me to keep long nails though. I find I break them a lot when I'm like out. But I like keeping long nails. If I can. This. You know, I keep thinking about my drawing week, but I keep thinking about video games. All these sales right now. They get too long, you just rip them. Your fingers bleed? No. That makes sense though. I know some people who cut them for a similar reason. Which games? There's like... I just keep looking at like the Steam sale thing, and there's not even like specific games I'm looking for. I just like looking. For the sake of like looking at games, I just like looking. The only game I'll probably maybe buy is Fire Emblem, which is Nintendo, but or like on the Switch, but PC, I'm like, there's so many sales right now, I kind of want to buy something. You do that too, right? It's fun to just like window shop. Like the equivalent of window shopping IRL is me just browsing the Steam sale page. starting to get bright now that I'm adding all the light colors. You have a cozy indie game called Garden Paws. Also thinking of getting the Mecha Chameleon. It looks really fun. I'm like, I really want to try Mecha Chameleon. Like painting myself as like a prop hunt type thing. Sounds really fun. Other than that, I prefer free games. Yeah, that's fair. I've been on a free game kick recently, so I was trying to save some money. I just need to look at my boots again. I was trying to save some money. But all my social events are over, so I could spend a little bit. So I was like, maybe I'll buy a game as a treat. But I don't know yet. Not too sure. Okay, I might need to change the background for a second just so I can see. Something's happening, okay. I was on the wrong layer. When it lags, like Clip Studio, I'm like, I did something wrong. So I know I clicked something that I shouldn't have. But yeah, I've been on a free game kick. I downloaded Warframe FPS game for free. It's been kind of fun. My friend Yan plays it, so I was like, okay, I'll try it out. It's pretty fun. I downloaded, what did I download? I've been playing Pokemon Pocket Mobile, whatever it's called. It's been fun. Might try that. It's pretty fun. I like Warframe. I'm not too far in it. It's very like a fast-paced FPS. Love Pokemon? Me too. I go through waves of like on and off playing Pocket TCG. I started playing it again. Should be a new pack coming out soon, I think. It's usually when I start to play again. This should be on a different layer. Play Pokemon Go and you've watched most of the series? Nice. Pokemon Go is one of those games I play on and off too. If I'm going for a walk, I might remember to play it, but sometimes I forget. I've been playing Pikmin Bloom, which is like the Pikmin equivalent. You walk around hatching Pikmin. Some of my friends play it, so there's like some party stuff you can do, so I've been playing that. Pikmin are so silly, right? They're really cute. I do like them. I gotta play more Pikmin. Like the actual Pikmin games. I played like a tiny bit of Pikmin before, but not that much. I don't think I've ever actually beat it. I played a tiny bit on like GameCube way back. Other than that, Pikmin Bloom is my experience. I think it's kind of neat how these like little mobile games can get people into a series. I know a lot of people that became fans of like Pokemon, for example, from Pokemon Go. And I'm like wanting to play Pikmin from Pikmin Bloom. Very nice. The power of mobile games. Oh wait, no, I think this is the cape. This part is my arm. Gotta make sure I color the right thing. The right color, it'll look weird. I like listening to you talk. Thank you. I like talking. Sometimes I might zone, I don't know. I wouldn't say zone out is the right word. I'm like, it's more like I'm concentrating and then I forget to talk a bit. But I like chatting when I draw. It's more fun than drawing alone, so I like streaming. I like streaming my art. And I'm glad people show up. Quite fun. I always say this about my streams. It's like hanging out in Discord with your friends. It's the type of vibe. Hanging out on call together. Where it's not like too crazy. We're just kind of hanging out. Almost 4 a.m. You gotta sleep. Go rest. It's fun watching. Thank you. Don't stay up too late. Like I gotta... You'll sleep at noon? Are you a night owl? Nocturnal? Sleep during the day? Oh, you don't have school or work tomorrow? Nice. In that case, you can stay up a little. I'm the type where usually, if I'm not sleeping, it throws me off a bit. I really like my sleep. You're a night owl or a night jellyfish. True. Just floating along. Yeah. It should be this. Should this? Me forgetting what my lines are. I'm missing. Coloring is fun sometimes. Feels like a paint by number. I'm just filling in different spots. And then watching it slowly come together. Except instead of it being like done for you, I have to figure out where everything goes. Be funny if I just finished my line art and then a bunch of numbers appear telling me where to put stuff. I like coloring a bit more than sketching. I think I do too. I think coloring is the most fun. Sometimes I like sketching. But I do like coloring quite a bit. We're getting there. Getting real close now. Yeah, the paint by numbers. I've seen those like games. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just get some. I should just buy like games Maybe not mobile games per se, but I'm like, what if I just buy like a coloring book? I know that's been like a thing again. People are into like the simple joys of life. I'm like, you can't go wrong with a coloring book. You had IRL ones? I think 5 of them? Nice. I think I only ever had like, what's the word? I think I had like cartoon character coloring books. I never had like just shapes and stuff. I guess I could make my own coloring book in theory. Draw some fancy flowers and stuff. Fancy shapes. The mandalas. Give you like 2 of them if you weren't so many kilometers away. True. It'd be hard to do anything logistically. It's rough having like online friends sometimes. Like, I wish I could just send you guys things. If it wasn't so expensive to send a package. I'm like, my friends that I see every day, I could just hand them things. Or not every day, but it's a lot easier to hand a school friend something. I need to find somewhere to like meet people. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm missing a spot. Getting to that point where I'm like, what am I missing? I know the hair for sure, but whoops. Couple things. Oh no, this should be gray. Live in Turkey and then boom, online friends are in other countries, right? It's hard to find. Even like in Canada. Canada's too big. Like my online friends are still too far away. And then most other people are like American, like USA, or European, Asia. Like everyone's too far away. We all need to live in the same country now. No, it'd be fun to meet up though. There should be a thing here, but no one's gonna notice. Okay, I'm gonna notice. It'd be a tiny star. Or like the side of a star. And go in between Asia and Europe in less than an hour. I wish. I still think about my flight to Japan. 14 hours, I think. 12, 14 hours? It was over 10 hours for sure. Too far. I can't. It was worth it, but it was rough. I don't even know if I mentioned it on my like Japan talking stream when I came back, that I'm like not good with airplanes. So I'm like being stuck on an airplane for so many hours really was not fun. But I did have a great time, and I would go back. I need something to like, because I can't sleep on airplanes. So I'm like, I need someone to like knock me out. It's the only way. I can't do another flight like that. I would like do something and then look at the time and there's still like hours left and I'm like, why is time not passing? I'm really bad at sitting still. That's the other thing. I need to like move constantly. That's why I'm constantly like shifting positions when I'm sitting too. Sometimes if I pause in stream, it's me like readjusting. I need to like get up and move, so being like stuck in my chair. I mean, I can get up on a flight, but you know, a little more disruptive to get up around like a ton of people. Last time you rode an airplane was like 10 years ago. Yeah, before Japan, it's been a long time since I rode a plane. Change position a lot, right? It's hard to sit still sometimes. Just gotta keep moving. Keep adjusting. I'm like sweating now. It's like off topic. I keep going back to how hot it is. Okay. Then this. We're almost there though. I don't think I have too much left. I think I will just do bare minimum coloring shading. We'll try and make it look cool with less. Yippee. You want to see the result? We're getting there. We're very close. And then when I'm done, I'll post it in my community so everyone who's not here can still see it too. I've gotten good about posting. Sometimes I forget, but I've gotten pretty good at posting my art afterwards. When I first started streaming, I don't think I would remember to post anything. I'll just post it like on Twitter. And then I realized a lot of people just don't use like social media, which is valid. It's probably better that way, but I was like, okay, I gotta post for the people who don't follow me there. I'm better at using my community tab. Post on Insta only? That's fair. Instagram's still pretty popular, I think, for a lot of people. I noticed Twitter less popular. Blue Sky has never really super taken off, but I still post there. Instagram I surprisingly don't use. It's the one place, or like the one social media I never really remember. Oh, I missed a spot. Really post though? Yeah. I used to use it, but I never remembered to post, so I just kind of stopped. I mostly had it to keep up with friends, and I still have it, the account. But I don't post anymore. I just turned it into like a private account. What am I missing here? Gotta fill in the last of my blanks. My eyes. I have really light eyes actually. Just the shading that makes them dark. Hair. Put a little bit of color. I'm gonna open a Discord server too, you'd join? A few people have asked about Discord, but I've not made a server yet. I feel like I want to do it when I have time to commit. But if people are really interested, I'll consider it sooner. Definitely gonna come eventually, I just don't know when. Okay. I think that might be the flat colors. Just gotta go in for some shading. Let me save really quick. I like that you can see when I'm drinking my water or my tea. Love the interesting pose. Thank you. Very different from what I usually draw. Usually just standing. Or just like a half, not even a full body usually. Let's see, how do I want to do this? You also draw halves a lot? Real. It's just so much easier. I'm like, I gotta push myself a little sometimes. I'll do the cape first while I think. The cape does have some sparkles in it. Sometimes even floating heads or bust only. I do floating heads a lot. I'm very guilty of floating heads. It's just... it's fun drawing like faces and heads. And sometimes I just don't know what to draw. Or like poses. I just default to like whatever. Sometimes I just want to draw a character. I love floating heads, yeah. Can't go wrong with it, to be honest. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta push myself. I'll get stuck in a circle of only drawing floating heads. You know, maybe do I want a background? Thinking. We love beheading. You know, I don't want to draw a background. Your chat's sending so slow? No, it's okay. Sometimes it might be YouTube. Sometimes it's me, I think, too. Sometimes there is quite the delay. Give the hair a tiny bit of color. Tiny bit of color goes a long way. I don't want to go too crazy though. Gotta remember my highlights while I still... I gotta add them while I still remember. Not too much. A little gray here and there. Okay, let me see how it looks if I do the quick method. I don't feel like shading. I don't think I have time to shade things individually. I might do some quick and dirty cell shading. Maybe I'll do it slightly brushed. My airbrush. I think if this works, I can do maybe some super quick highlights and then call it. Hello! Hi Blythe. How's it going? I'm on the final steps of drawing, doing some quick shading. We'll just let multiply do the work. Oops. Sometimes I can't see. Do the multiply after. I'm like a little bit tempted. I only have 2 streams planned this week. They're both drawing. One today, one Friday? I don't know why that took me so long. I should know, it's Art Fight Friday. I'm like tempted to add a gaming stream, but I think I should rest. We talked about resting earlier, getting good sleep. Like maybe I should rest instead. This was special because I wanted to draw Lunaria. Resting is important, right? Resting is important. There's always next week. It's gonna be fun for July. Every week I'll have at least one art stream for Art Fight. It's been a while since I've done this much drawing. It's been a while since I've been so excited to draw too. Sometimes when I'm drawing too much as like work kind of stuff. Not that I draw for work, but like if I'm working on Lunaria stuff, sometimes it feels like work, so I get tired of it, of like drawing, but drawing stuff for other people, very fun. Sometimes I don't want to work on my own things. I want to draw stuff for other people. This can all be shadow. Me trying to remember where my shading is. This can be like this direction. I need to speed up. I keep saying that and then I start focusing on like a tiny detail and I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. The shape could have a little bit of shading. Maybe a little bit softer. Maybe I can finish some of my offline games. I really want to finish Pokemon. I've been playing that too long. I really like it, but I'm like, I've been playing it for a while. I should finish it off. I'm trying to finish games before I start new games or buy new games. I've started a ton of new games, which I shouldn't do. Need to finish Pokemon ZA. Never finished that game, right? I started playing it again just recently. And I'm like, no, I need to finish it this time. I can't put it down again. Been playing Pikmin 4 instead, true. I really want to try a Pikmin game. I've never actually finished one. I've played like a tiny bit of Pikmin. Pikmin. Like Pikmin Bloom is so like happy. And then when I think about like actual Pikmin, the way they get like destroyed, I'm like, oh. Very funny. Fun contrast. Like, why is everything trying to eat my Pikmin and stuff? Okay. The boots. The claws can have some simple shading, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, the tail. Have a bit. Maybe a little under here. Will this look passable? I've spent more time on this than I thought. I was like, we're gonna do this the quick way. We're gonna use a multiply layer, and then I went in and did more effort than I thought I would. Do a tiny bit more in the hair. No matter how it looks, I'm committing to it. It's my plan for this. If it looks strange, we accept it. If it looks cool, it's perfect. I'm at the stage of acceptance. I'll finish it so everyone who's here can see get a sneak peek at the result before I post it. Sometimes I'll finish things off stream, but I think I can do this today. It won't take too much longer. 10 seconds until 4:30. It's too late. Planning to change the shadow layer to a multiplier layer? Yeah. Multiply will save me. Should be nice and quick. Yeah, let's test it out. Whoops. Me missing the multiply a million times. I could just fix anything that's too harsh. Actually, this back arm could be a tiny bit darker. And then I can fade it a tiny bit. We love blending. The stars could have a tiny bit of shading. Am I missing anything? These have like a tiny bit. I forgot my regular earrings. That's what I was forgetting. We're doing this the quick way. Like this big, maybe? Actually, maybe a tiny bit smaller. And I tilt it. Actually, I feel like the angle, you probably wouldn't see that much, but okay. We're going with it. Okay. What else do I need? A tiny bit. Let me take this color again for a second. I need to swatch. Tiny bit of fixing this up. I think we'll do a tiny bit of highlight. Cape looks so cool. Thank you. I think the cape is one of my favorite parts of my design. I love starry, sparkly things. Like, you sadly don't see it too much when I'm streaming, but I really like it. I would have to like move myself way up to see more. Okay. Tiny bit of gold in the shirt. The hair, I think I'll put some light highlights. The hair can look fancy-ish. Everything else I'm just gonna throw like an overlay layer on top. Call it a day. Okay. Then on top, I throw on, this is my life hack. You throw on an overlay layer on top of your multiply layer. Sometimes it's the screen layer. Soft light, green. Depends on my mood. And then you just kind of fix anything that is not hitting in the places you want it to. Okay, my PC, I need to... Realized I can't see. I have a screen eye saver thingy that turns on over time, and I'm just realizing I'm I can't see what colors I'm using when this thing is on, so I just turn it off. Okay, just the hair. You were watching and forgot to message, fall asleep, and then you're finished coloring? Hello. I hate being sick. No, get well soon. Being sick is the worst. Do not like being sick either. I don't think anyone likes being sick, but you know, not a fun time. Almost 1K subs? Yeah, we're getting really close. I gotta do something special. We'll see what I end up doing. Let me blend this a tiny bit too. Actually, yeah, blended is fine. I should have done it before coloring the other part, but it's fine. Sometimes we work backwards. Okay. I think we're almost good. Actually, wait. Not me doing the just one more thing. It's happening already. I keep adding things. There's just a few parts I feel like need fixing. What am I doing? Wrong brush. I'm like, something's not working. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. I think this looks pretty good. I might just edit my highlights a tiny bit. blend in a little more of the other colors. And then some quick highlights on the gold, and then I think we'll call it. Doesn't need a lot. Oh, I forgot the eyes. I guess I'll do the eyes. It'll look cooler with the eyes. Background music making you sleepy. This is very... The art ambiance music is very like... Sleep ambiance. It makes me sleepy too. I want a little bit of blue in it actually. Matches with the shading a bit. Brings it in. Sometimes I'm like, I need a different playlist, but then I'm like, no. I have like a to-do list that's like more energy, higher energy playlist, and I never do it. I'm like, sometimes maybe I do want a different vibe. And then I just don't. Very me. The fact that I even finally extended this playlist was pretty significant. For the longest time, this playlist was only like 5 songs long. Now it's an hour long. I don't know how many songs. Tiny bit more highlight. Maybe a tiny bit. Of blush for color. The face just feels a tiny bit flat. I know I could add more shading, but okay. Just a tiny bit. It'd be funny if I forgot my blue dot here. My shading dot. I don't have to keep unmultiplying my layer just to shade. 4:45 a.m. hopping off. See ya, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for staying so late. I hope you sleep well. we're just about done, so you basically saw the finished piece. And thanks for hopping on. Take care. I really gotta hop off soon too. Getting late. Not that late. But it's almost 10 o'clock here. Nice piece, thank you. Very happy. I've been streaming for quite a while, yeah. Too long. I need to cut it. I was determined to finish this one, because if I didn't finish this today, I don't think I would have had time the rest of the week, honestly. But I think I'm quite satisfied with it. I say as I do things. But no, I think we're good. I don't think I'm actually gonna add anything to the background. I'm just testing. Just playing around. I can feel my eyes getting heavy. So I know I am tired. Okay. For real, for real. She can just be a cat. I'll get too distracted if I try and add a background. We'll call it, we'll say this is the finished piece. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a long stream today, but we actually finished something in one stream pretty much. Usually my drawing streams take a little bit longer, but we did it. Mission accomplished. Thank you guys for watching. It's a nice change of pace, yeah. Look at subs. Did we finally hit 1K? Crazy, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready for it. Thank you guys for 1,000. I never thought I would make it here. Me struggling, I was gonna take a screenshot. The way I keep closing my tab and opening again. How do I... Oh, okay, I'm doing it. I learned how to open a page. I need to go sleep. Yippee. It took me like 3 tries. Not even. It took me like 10 tries to open this page. It shouldn't take that long. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I'll figure out what I'm posting for it. We'll see. I'll say thank you when I post the art too. I have stuff planned, I think. But I didn't think we would hit it so soon, so I don't have anything actually done. Yeah, it gives you little fireworks. It's really cute on YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys. Very exciting. Very happy. I appreciate everyone who is subscribed, who stops by my streams, who hangs out with me here. It's been quite the journey. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you guys. It's all thanks to you guys. Sounds cliche, but it's kind of true, you know? I'm like, I didn't make 1,000 accounts and subscribe to myself. But yeah, we've had a fun drawing stream. I like this drawing. I'm happy with it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for being here to celebrate 1,000 with me. I'll have to find time to make a celebrating 1,000 stream. I didn't think I would hit it this week. So it's not gonna be this week, maybe next week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun today. A little bit longer stream than usual, but I had fun. It's fun chatting with everyone. I will catch you guys next time, I guess. This Friday, not next Friday. Friday will be my next stream. We're gonna be starting Art Fight. Gotta look for some OCs I want to draw before I start, because I heard the Art Fight website's really laggy when it starts, so I'm like, I gotta find some beforehand and save. But yeah, very excited. Double drawing week. Not very common, so we'll enjoy it. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next time. I'll post this shortly. I'll thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers. Kinda crazy. And yeah, I think that's it. See you guys Friday. Take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you... I've said I'll see you next time like 3 times. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Sleepy time for me. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.